Hey everybody, it's Keisha baby, and if you got time for the tea, come holla at me. See you in a bit.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's me, Keisha baby, and I just wanted to do something a little different on this video, and we'll get back to our normally scheduled celebrity gossip. But I wanted to have a story time and talk about when there was a time in your life when you know that God really came through with like a huge miracle or really came through and saved your life. I want to read y'all's comments and y'all's stories just to see what God has done for you. That was miraculous. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell my story, and I want to hear y'all's stories and testimonies in my comments. I want to read about it. So this was back in like 2001, 2002. I was leaving a college party at U of H, University of Houston. I was a college student. I was dating this football player, really big, tall, fine football player. Okay, now if you ask me if I dated him, now I'm gonna deny it, okay? But we gonna tell the truth for the sake of this story. So I'm leaving this college party. It's about 1:30 in the morning. I'm going from like the southwest side of Houston to the southeast side of Houston. And it's probably gonna be about a 15-minute drive on the freeway. So we're talking about maybe 18 miles, right? About 18 miles from one location to the next. As soon as I get on the freeway, it's this black guy like in this raggedy car next to me, and he's on the freeway trying to get my attention. So, I'm driving, and I look, and I was like, I gave him a smile, like a wave, and I'm still driving. So I'm noticing like everywhere I go, he on the side of me. He's on the side of me from as soon as I got on the freeway at one location, and he followed me all the way to my boyfriend's apartment. Mind you, it's at night. It's 1:30 in the morning. My cell phone had died, and I did not have a cell phone charger in my car. Okay? So this back then, GPS and stuff like that really wasn't used. Like there wasn't a Waze where you can just like, matter of fact, what am I talking about? My phone was dead anyway. So I didn't even know where like a police station was, because my mom was like, man, if I knew where a police station was, I would just drive. I wouldn't go to my boyfriend's house. I would just drive straight to the police station and jump out the car and try to make it in the door or whatever, right? I don't know where one is. So again, I'm by myself. I probably weigh like 120 at this time, and this dude is following me for 18 miles on the freeway, and I'm kind of driving fast. I'm driving fast to let him know to get away from me. I'm not interested or whatever. So I pull up into my boyfriend's apartment complex, and I put in the gate code. And I look in my rearview mirror, I see him turn in behind me. And I'm just thinking, he gonna get me when I get out this car. Because I'm like, I have to get out this car, run to where his building is, run upstairs, knock on the door, because he went to a party too that night. We just went to two different parties. So and this dude slept heavy when he was drinking. So I'm just like, I gotta try to knock on this door, beat on the door, and pray that he is not really knocked out. And I'm just thinking, by the time I do all of this dude gonna get me. He's a man. He looked like a small, like, he wasn't, from what I could see in the car, wasn't necessarily tall, but he was skinny, but he was still a man. And I was like, again, maybe 120. I ain't have no gun on me or anything like that then, So when I pulled into his apartment complex, put in the code, and I saw him behind me, I just prayed. I said, God, please do not let this man take me, kidnap me, hurt me. Like, please, God. So I'm driving in my boyfriend's apartment complex. I see my boyfriend's car. So my spirit just told me to park next to his car. And parking next to his car was a further walk to where I could have parked to kind of be closer to the building where his apartment is, but my spirit was like, park next to his car. I park next to his car. I jump out the car. The guy parks like behind me, stops. I look in my boyfriend's car. He is in the front seat, asleep. I've been dating this dude for 2 years, right? And we young, so we not thinking like with wisdom like we would as an adult. You know how many times I went to his house late, 10 o'clock, whatever. He ain't never waited in the car till I got there, ever. Like, and typically my cell phone's on, so I'll be like, hey, I'm down the street, I'm around the corner, you up? Make sure, I'll call him like, make sure you up, I'm coming. He'll unlock the door, something like that. But never, ever, 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 ever would he be sitting in the car, sleep, waiting on me. And I don't even know if he was necessarily just waiting on me or if he just happened to fall asleep in the front seat. Either way, that never happened. When I parked next to him and I saw he was in that car, I said, God, that has never happened. I dated him for 2 years and never, you know what I'm saying? God, I said, God, thank you. I beat on his window and he was like, what's going on? He jumps out the car and I said, he followed me all the way. And he a big old dude. He got out that car and did one of them, what them dudes be doing them? Like, I wish you would. That dude drove off like that. I don't even like my ex-boyfriend, but guess what? I'm always say a little prayer for him because I do believe he, through God, saved my life or saved me from getting hurt, beat up, or the R word. And that was just a miraculous night to me. I still think about it this day. So I just wanted to come on here and just give an account of when I believe God provided a miracle and an angel. And to me, that was just miraculous because he never falls asleep in his car. I'm in danger. The spirit tells me to park next to his car, which happens to be further away than the building that he lives in. So I'm thinking in my head, I park next to his car. I got to run all the way across the parking lot to the building to run up the stairs. God had him in the front seat asleep, waiting for me. Because God said, nope, not going to hurt my baby, not tonight. So I just wanted to come and just do something a little different. But I do want to hear you all stories about like when the impossible became possible or when you needed a miracle and God came through. So please, please, please tell me your stories, all right? And remember, if you got time for the tea, come holler at me. I love you guys. Let's love each other. Let's be nice to each other. Let's pray for each other. Let's look out for each other. Love you. All right, bye.